So we're back here with the third quarter of the Tenacious Football League title game from climate controlled Western New York, the Tenacious Dome, my mythical palace near near Lake Erie. It's cold outside; it's warm in here, and third quarter going to get underway. Kansas City will be kicking off shortly. Just to refresh on the stats here, Kansas City with a 14-7 lead, and I did update the penalties. Baltimore getting a little bit of the hard end of the deal here. They've had 6 of them for 45 yards, and so almost a half a football field difference there. For in penalty yardage, the referees seeming to be favoring the Chiefs in this one. Of course, maybe just Baltimore's just be a little bit more dirty along the way, but Kansas City pretty much leading in all the statistical categories. No turnovers yet for either team, but there is still time, and we will get going here as the game will get going right now. And it's going to be Cairo Santos kicking off, and he's going to knock it right out of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore will start on their own 25. Okay, so we're going to check and see what Baltimore is going to do coming out of halftime. They're going to go with their main set. So they're going to go ahead and throw short to Mike Wallace against a safe defense. That's how we're going to get started. Short versus safe, 45 in the third quarter column. Guard A is Yonda, and he's not a zero pass, so it's going to be half R. So pass completed to Mike Wallace for 7 yards. 2nd and 3 from the 32. And they're going to inside run it with Terrence West against safe. So inside run, that'll be 56. And it's going to check K. K is Raheem Nunez Roches, and so it's going to be a 3-yard loss as he is not a run zero. So Terrence West, after they rode that running game in the second quarter, the third quarter starts not so well, and it's going to be a 3rd and 6, kind of a mid-yardage play here. They're going to go with a medium pass. They're going to stick with the normal sets here. They're going to go medium pass to Steve Smith against pass defense. So it's going to be a struggle for them to get this third down. 3rd and 6. Smith the target, 44. Tackle A is Ronnie Stanley. He's not a 2-pass. It's going to be incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. 13:40 on the clock. So 4th and 6 from the 39. Sam Cook is going to come out to do the honors of the punt. And it's 34. The black guy decided to jump. +1 returnable. So it's going to be a 47-yard kick. We're going to roll both of these. We're going to roll all 4 of these guys, and let's see what the penalty is. It's going to be 65. Let's check that first and see what the 65 penalty is. Kick play 8A. Defense holding automatic first down. Well, we're not. Well, we should. So let's see. What's the 16? That's not going to be. That's going to be like a. This is 2. Now we've got 2 penalties. So the 16 brings up another one on the return. Are they both going to be penalties on the Chiefs? Because the first one is an automatic first down. It's one of the rarer penalties. So let's see what this penalty is. Green is first in this. 45 on the return. 8B. Okay, this says defense tripping, which I think for defense on the return becomes a kicking team. So this is going to offset, and we're just going to re-kick. So a really kind of a strange sequence, and instead we're just going to go ahead and replay the punt. 32 is going to be +5 to the return, or to the kick, and then C or better, which he is a C. So that's going to be a 51-yard kick. It's going to be a fair catch by Tyreek Hill. They get down and swarm him, and that is going to get them down to the 10-yard line. So it's going to be a nice kick there, 1st and 10, just at the 10, and he has to fair catch it. And Kansas City will start there for their first possession of the third quarter. So they're going to use their alternate personnel group there. They're going to throw it to Tyreek Hill short against safe to start the drive. 43. NB is Macklin. He's not a zero pass, so it's going to be Q, and so that'll be complete to Hill. Hill with his 6th reception of the game. That's a first down, and that goes for 11 yards. Out to the 21, so they get a quick break, move under the 13-minute mark in the quarter. Stick it with that. They're going to run inside with Sharkandrick West against safe. Got to keep the defense honest here. 66K, a run 0. K is going to be Tim Jernigan. He is not, so it's going to be no gain for West. Kind of a confusing game if you're into running backs, because you've got Sharkandrick, who's the backup for Kansas City, and then you've got Terrence, who is the starter for the Ravens. But now 2nd and 10 from the 21. Going to throw short to Travis Kelce against safe. So they go back there. 32. Nope, it's going to be FB. 2 pass, and Travis Kelce is the FB. He is the 2 pass. This is going to be excess, and he's going to go out of bounds. See what the excess brings us. 33. NC is 0 pass. It's Tyreek Hill. He's a 2. So no, it's going to be 14-yard gain and a first down. So Kelce gets out past the sticks and gets shoved out of bounds, but gets a first down in the process up to the 35-yard line. 11:45 now. And West, they're going to run outside with West again against a pass. Keep it on the ground, see if they can get some yardage afoot. 45, NB a run 0. On this side of the 50, Macklin is a run 1. So it's going to be a 7-yard gain. West with a nice gain on the sweep. To the 42. 2nd and 3. They will throw short to, who are we going to say? We'll say to Hill against pass. I should have thought about a screen pass there, but instead we're going to throw short versus pass. 35. Quarterback, Alex Smith is still a 2 pass on this side of the 50, so it's excess. So this is going to be complete to Hill. 63 is he greater than 3 on the X. He's not. That's going to be a 17-yard gain and a first down. So if Alex Smith had been a 4X rating on that chart down there to the bottom left, that would have been a long gain, but instead it's 17 yards, which is going to take them, it's pretty long itself. It's going to take them down into Ravens territory down to the 41. 1st and 10 from the 41 with 10:35 remaining. In the third, Kansas City with the lead, and they are on the charge again, only thwarted in the second quarter by a 4th down that they did not convert. So it's going to be, they're going to run inside with Spencer Ware against run. Baltimore sees the change in personnel and says, well, Ware's coming in here. Maybe it's going to be a run play, and they guess right. 24. G or K, a run 2. G is going to be Gerard Powers. He's not a run 2. K is Jernigan. He's not a run 2. It's going to be a 1-yard gain, but then a penalty, which it's going to be 13, which is going to be on the defense. That'll be a 15-yard personal foul. So they will get the 1-yard gain, and they'll tack it on. So run for Ware, and a personal foul on the defense. Baltimore getting hit hard with the penalties, And that's going to be another first down. It's going to take them all the way down to the 25 of Baltimore. Right at the 10, actually, no, we didn't get there because they had stopped the clock for the penalty. 10:25 on the clock. It stopped there for the foul, and not looking good here for Baltimore. We still got the dot there, so they're going to try a medium pass to Chris Conley against run. Oh, the guess right there. Let's see if they can make hay from this mismatch. 63 F2 pass. Mosley is not. Can't make the play. It's complete to Conley for 12, and he's going to keep moving along. He's going to up to 16-yard gain for Chris Conley, and the Chiefs are still moving here. 16 yards and another first down. They are just picking up chunks at a time down to the 9-yard line. First and goal. Moving under the 10-minute mark. Not looking good for Baltimore here. And they're going to run outside with West again against pass. Hitting the 9:50 mark on the clock. 53 is Gia run 2. Gerard Powers is not. Knocked out of bounds 1 yard short of a first down, which means that 1 yard short of a touchdown is going to be an 8-yard gain, but we also have an injury designation on this play, so we've got to roll on the injury chart here. 46 is going to be guard B injured, which would be Laurent Duvernay-Tardif. And it says roll on the other column, which would be a long-term injury. So it'll basically be out for the rest of the game. So we are going to have to honor that. I'm going to honor basically all injuries the way they come up because this is basically fictional. So injury to Laurent Duvernay-Tardif. I think it's Tardif. So that's going to mean that we're going to have to bring in another, we're going to have to bring in a backup here. So, okay, so we have made our injury change. Duvernay-Tardif had to come out of the game. And so down to the 1 yard line here, the second and goal for the Chiefs, but it's going to be Jay Reed who has to come in and play at guard, as Parker Ellinger is usually the backup, but he is also on IR. So it's going to be Reed who comes in, who is a change. Instead of a 1-1, it's a 1 minus and a 0. So second and goal from the 1. They're going to try an inside run with, they're going to go run versus run here. So it's going to be heavy sets for both teams. And so Demetrius Harris is going to come in at the tight end position for Tyreek Hill. Spencer Ware is going to come in as the running back, and they're going to run inside with Ware against a run defense. So if you look at the run column of the defensive coordinator, that's why that is selected. So it's going to be run versus run. The heavy guys come in looking to go ahead by 2 scores, and it's a 46. That'll be unusual result, so we're going to roll 2 sets, and it's going to be 36, which is a... Okay, so 41 says play clock expires, and there's a defense 4B, which I think might be offsides, but because the play clock expired, there was nothing else. So that's a 5-yard penalty for the offense on a delay of game, trying to get the personnel set. And so it'll be second and goal from the 6 now, completely different scenario. And so we're going to have to go back to, we're going to see who are they going to send out here. We're going to send out that team. They're going to screen it. They're going to screen it to Sharkandrick West against Safe. So Sharkandrick West, 66E is E0 pass. It is going to be Albert McClellan. He's a 1, so it's going to be incomplete, overthrown. So Smith is not accurate enough with that. 9:30 left in the third quarter, and now third and goal from the 6. They're going to throw a short pass to Jeremy Maclin. He'll be the target against the run. Oh, boy. Might have been a bad choice there for the Ravens defense to think that they were just going to try and play for the field goal here. They're going to try and throw it. What happens? 32. Quarterback, a 2 pass. Alex Smith is 2-. That makes him a 1. It's going to be linebacker coverage complete for half R. Maclin is 12. That's 6. He just gets in. That's going to be a touchdown for Jeremy Maclin as he just gets over the goal line, and it's now a 2-score game as Kansas City Chiefs make it 20-7 before the extra point. We'll go ahead and do the extra point as long as it's a lower number, and it is. That's good. It's going to be 21-7. Kansas City takes a 2-score lead here with 9:20 left in the third quarter. A beautiful pass, perfectly timed between Maclin and Smith. Smith gets his 3rd touchdown pass of the game, and the Chiefs take the lead by 2 scores. So this is not a great situation here for the Ravens. They are down by 2 scores. 52-57, and then we add 6 for his rating. That's gonna be 63. So they're gonna have to return this. So it's gonna be Chris Moore on the return, and it's a 16. So not a very good return. It'll be 7. Less than it, so it'll be a 16-yard return, so they're going to get stopped. And then 62 on the penalty that ensues from this is going to be a blocking foul on the return team, so it's going to be 10 yards from the end of the play, so it's going to be a 16-yard return, and then penalty, return team, block in the back, 10. But it's not going to be that because it's going to be from the 18, so it'll be a 9-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal. 1st and 10. We've got 9:10 left in the third quarter here. 1st and 10 from the 9. So Baltimore with bad starting position. So we're going to just go ahead and choose Terrence West as an inside run, as they don't want to horse around. Dixon has already lost his. He's not so good after 5 runs. They've decided, and so they're going to just pull him out of there. 13 on an A rating is going to be a 3-yard gain for Terrence West. Gives them a little bit of breathing room. 2nd and 7. They can't fritter around too long here. They really need to get some points on the board. They're going to go with a short pass to Pitta against safe defense. 22. Anybody a 2 pass between tackle B, no, and quarterback, no. It's going to be an incompletion. 3rd and 7. It's going to be long yardage, so we're going to use that, and it's going to be a medium pass to Wallace against pass. So they're going to have to do this completion in the heart of the defense. 45, guard B, a 2 pass. It's Ducassi's not going to incomplete. There is a penalty on the play. Let's roll it out. 15. It's going to be a defensive penalty, 15 yards. And it's going to be a face mask. So basically, in illegal hands to face. Baltimore is going to finally get a break here, as they're going to get a 1st down via the penalty. 15-yarder up to the 27. 1st and 10. So, all right, we're going to switch it over here. They're going to go with actually, they're going to they're going to go with the short pass to Smith. Safe defense. Probably not going to be running much here in the second half. Pass complete, 1 yard shy of the 1st down. So that's 11 is usually that. So that's going to be completed to Smith for 9. 2nd and 1. They're going to screen pass to Dixon against pass. .43 tackle A is not a two pass, so it's going to be caught but no gain. Oh, wait, that was Dixon. So 7:05 left in the third. 3rd and 1. They will run inside with West. They're going to bring in the short yardage against a safe on that run. When it's a run situation, the 5 becomes safe, and the first 4 are run defense. 51B a run 2. It's Ladarius Webb, and he's not. So, or wait, this is the Ravens, so it's going to be Ron Parker. He's not. It's going to be XR, so can they get a gain out of this? 13, guard A, a run 0. Marshall Yonda is not a run 0, so it'll be a 7-yard gain for Terrence West and a first down on that short yardage situation. Up to the 43. Okay, they're going to go Mike Wallace, medium pass against safe. .65. The defense is always the home team here, so that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 43 of Baltimore. Going to try to slip an inside run to West against a pass defense, kind of like a draw play here. So might work out. 31. Anybody a run 2 between guard B and center? No. 2-yard gain with a penalty. 56 is going to be multiple penalties. We're just going to replay the down. Well, you know what? Let's see what they both are. I'm going to roll all these. So 13 is on the defense. 35 is also on the defense. So I was just going to say they were offsetting, but instead you get your choice, and Baltimore is going to get to take a penalty because that was an offsides on the 35. 4B is offsides. But the 13 is a personal foul for 15 yards, and they're going to get a first down out of it. So big time break for them there. And it'll be 1st and 10 on the 42 of Kansas City. It's been a little bit of a chippy game. A couple of personal fouls and face masks here. They will throw to Kamar Aiken for a short pass against pass defense. 51, D is Marcus Peters. He is a 2-pass, so it's going to be a Y chart, which could be an interception if it's 16 or less, and it's not. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. 42. 6 minutes right on the mark. Clock is stopped. Medium pass, Dennis Pitta against safe. 51. C, a 2-pass. Eric Berry is. Y chart again. A couple of risky passes here. It's going to get away with it again. 3rd and 10. 42. Hoping they don't stall out here. The Ravens are. They're going to go pass. Their pass offense. Going to go medium pass to Brashad Perryman, who is the going to be in the 5th wide receiver here, taking over for the running back. Blitz defense, so 3rd and 10. 14 is going to be Q, so it's AA Q minus. He is a 10, so it's going to be subtracting 2. Pass complete to Perryman, but only for 8 yards. And it's going to bring up in 4th and 2 from the 34, and I think we're at a point here where Baltimore has to consider going for it. Tucker does make some long field goals. This would be a 51-yarder. And basically anything 41 or less he'd be able to make, but I think they really need to be thinking either a sure field goal opportunity or a touchdown here. So They will be sticking with their pass offense, which means that the Kansas City will have a pass defense out there, and they will go with a short pass to Steve Smith against a blitz. If they can beat this blitz, they will get the first down and continue their drive. Otherwise, it will be Kansas City ball 22. Uh-oh. H or J, a two pass. H is Sorensen in pass. J, Poe. Neither of them are two pass. This is XS. So this is a great break for the Ravens. 53. SB is Perryman. He's not a zero pass. This is an 11-yard gain and a first down. So they gamble. They pass it complete to Smith for 11 yards and a first down. They're 2 for 2 on fourth down today. And that is down to the 23. 4:40 left in the third quarter. So Baltimore is on the move. They're going to run Terrence West outside against run defense. It was a 5, so 32, tackle A at run 2. He's not. It's going to be dives ahead for 2 yards at the end of the play. Second and 8. Just try and keep him honest. 21. Short pass to Wallace against pass. Bad matchup there for the Ravens. Let's see if they can at least get some yardage here. 45. Guard B. Dukas is not a zero pass, so it's going to be a half R, which for Wallace is going to be 7. They're going to get right down close to the sticks, but it's just going to be shy. 3rd and 1 from the 14. They're going to bring in their heavy backs. They're going to run Juszczyk inside. They're going to shove it into the fullback against run. Juszczyk, as you can see, doesn't run much, but is a double-A runner. 61. F, a run 2. Ramik Wilson is not, so he's also not rated 0. It's going to be 3 yards for Juszczyk, and he gets the first down. So still moving the chains down to the 11. They can get a first down without a touchdown. 2:55 left in the third. They're going to take a shot at the end zone. Let's see who is out there this time. It's going to be that. So take a shot at the end zone. Medium pass to Smith against run. They catch Kansas City thinking run. Can they get the touchdown out of this? 33. End A is zero pass to Steve Smith. He's not. Defender boxed. R+, he's an 11. They're on the 11-yard line, and it's going to be a touchdown for Steve Smith as he gets open in the end zone and makes the catch for the touchdown. Now a 21-13. The extra point for Tucker is good. 21-14 now. Back to a 1-touchdown deficit for the Ravens. As we are 2:45 left in the third quarter. Ravens still with a chance here. Okay, so Tucker comes out for the kickoff. As I said, 2:45 left. That's going to go out of the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 25 for the Chiefs. So the Chiefs, to get to work here, they're going to run. You're going to run Spencer Ware inside against safe. Got to try and get some more points here, as it's probably not going to be good enough to just try and eke it out over the line here. So Conley is not a run 2. Guard A is Fulton. He's not a run 2, so it's going to be a 2-yard gain for Spencer Ware. 2nd and 8. We're not going to any kind of modified timing system at this point. Still too early, too close. 2nd and 8, they're going to throw short pass to Chris Conley against safe. 65, that could be a procedure penalty. Let's just roll all this stuff and see. 66, that's going to be on the defense. Now 35, unusual result. That's a incomplete and a potential injury. We're going to go ahead and do that. That'll be a penalty, though, on the defense for tripping. 5 yards and an automatic first down, but now the injury check. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. 15. Quarterback injured for the rest of the game. Uh-oh. That's... All right, well, I said I'm going to honor injuries. 15 is quarterback injured for the rest of the game plus games. So, Alex Smith is going to be injured. And they're going to have to go to Nick Foles, who we know has won a Super Bowl with the Eagles, or he will in future years, but he is going to be the quarterback from here on out for the Chiefs, and they're going to have to ride him. But they'll get a 1st and 10 on the... So maybe the defender stuck his leg out, tripped up Smith, and he bummed up his leg. Up to the 32, 1st and 10. Foles is a competent backup, though, so they're going to throw short to Macklin against safe. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. This is going to be a weird ending as we've got an injury to the quarterback. Sharice Wright is not a zero pass, so it's going to be a potential pick. It would have to be 13 or less, and it won't be. That'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Okay, they're going to run inside with Ware against safe. Try and make it 3rd and gettable. 24, K or G a run 2. K is Jernigan, no. G is Powers, no. It's going to be a 1-yard gain, so not much for Ware. 3rd and 9, 33-yard line. Passing team out. They're going to throw medium to Hill against safe. Get a break there. The safe should be a little bit easier to throw on. More of a read and react. So, let's see. Tackle B, not a zero pass. Guard A, not a zero pass. So the quarterback's going to get away and run. Foles, though, is a bad runner, so he's going to have to get lucky here. Against safe defense. This could be a sack. It could be a bunch of things. It'll be 33. FB run 2. Travis Kelce is FB, and he is, so this is going to be a longer run potentially for Foles. He's going to have some blockers ahead of him. 41. End A is Conley. He is a run 0. Yes, it's only going to be a 3-yard gain for Foles, and that's going to bring an end to this drive. 40 seconds left. 4th and 6. 36. Chiefs fans unhappy that Smith is not able to get back. But it's going to be a punt. They're going to rely on Colquitt here to try and flip this field a little bit. And let's see, 46. That's not what you want to see. It's an unusual result, and unusual results, well, they're not the worst. They can be pretty ugly. 53. Poor snap, 41 yards, and then a penalty. 32. Green is always first, so 3D. An eligible receiver downfield on the kick. And what was the punt? It was 41. Well, 41. Let's see what the return is, because we do get to have a return on this. So the return by Michael Campanaro, 25, would be -5 from it. It would be 8-yard return. I think they're going to decline the penalty. So 41, Campanaro, an 8 return, penalty decline. and they will go with the first down and 10. So 46, 44, 34, 24, 23. So from the 31-yard line, they probably could do a lot worse than that. Baltimore will get their 8th possession, start here with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. It's going to be, they're going to run Terrence West inside against safe. Kansas City's been decimated here with a couple of nasty injuries to two of their main players. B is Ron Parker. He's not a run 2. It's going to be an XR result here. 23. Tackle A is Ronnie Stanley. He's not a run 0, so it's going to be an 8-yard gain for Terrence West as the quarter comes to an end. Beginning of the quarter looked great for the Chiefs as they extended their lead, but then on a Steve Smith touchdown pass. Actually, did they extend their lead? I don't think they did. That was in the second quarter. No, they did extend their lead. Yep, Macklin caught a 6-yard touchdown pass, but then Steve Smith caught an 11-yard pass from Flacco, which has brought it back to the score we have there at the end of the third quarter. 21-14. Kansas City still in front, but they've got Alex Smith out with injury. They're starting right guard out with injury, and they're going to have to make do without. Okay, so that's where we will end this one with the fourth quarter to come in a relatively close matchup here. Kansas City has been ahead by a bit. We'll take a look at the updated stats. I went ahead and gone through those. Joe Flacco, he's around 60% passing efficiency right now. 140 yards through the air. He does have 2 touchdowns and a sack. The Kansas City Chiefs outgaining Baltimore by about 80 yards, roughly. 80 or 90. They've also been out doing them in first downs, time of possession. The penalties have favored Kansas City, and also the just barely the conversions, although Baltimore has gotten 2 key fourth down conversions, which has really helped their cause here. So no turnovers for either team. One of those could really change the way this looks as we head into the final stanza, potentially. You still have a chance at overtime, but you never know. We'll see. But we have the fourth quarter coming up here in the next installment of the Nine-Nations Football League title game. Through 3, it is Kansas City 21, Baltimore 14. Hit the like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like these videos about tabletop sports, feel free to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell, and we will be able to tell you exactly when a new video comes online. You'll get a notification, and we'll be happy, you'll be happy, hopefully, and we'll just all be happy campers here with tabletop sports rolling on the dice. Second season, 1 quarter left in regulation of a title game and of a project that has taken me a little over 3 years to complete. Looking forward to seeing who wins this final game, title game of the 2016 Nine Nations Football League. This is Tenacious Earl. See you soon.